I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on the Spotlight Network, we're diving into God's People Work Together. It is an amazing book written by an amazing author. Her name is Cynthia Yarbrough. It is a heartfelt exploration of faith, healing, and the power of prayer. This inspiring book reminds us of God Almighty's unwavering love and His creation's interconnectedness, from people to animals to even the smallest atoms. Join us as we uncover uplifting messages of hope, gratitude, and faith that binds together people, all of God's people. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put her in the spotlight today, and we ask viewers like you to support authors like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her amazing book. The links are below this interview. And be sure to download the Spotlight Network app, streaming on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. We are joined right now by Cynthia and her son, Brendan. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. Great having you on the show today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Very, very welcome. Glad to have you on the show. This is such an inspiring work. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind it. Why did you decide to write God's People Work Together?
Well, God's been talking to me for quite a long time, inspiring me to do and do for his people. And I just needed to put it on paper so that everyone could have a piece of him.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. And Brendan, what was your role in this? Did you help your mother on the book, or did
Yeah, mainly editing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you would
mainly.
take whatever notes she had written and maybe refine them a little bit and help edit it?
Yeah, and I picked the pictures and everything. Just basically, she wrote it down and I put it together.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's a great collaboration, and you both did great work on this. Cynthia, talk to us a little bit about prayer and the role it plays in the healing messages of your book.
Prayer is part of you. You speak out and let God guide you and heal you as you talk and work with him, and he'll lead you along your path.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Prayer is our opportunity to connect with God. And it's an
Yes,
opportunity that should not be passed up. It's just an opportunity that should be invoked as many times as you can or as many times as you need to during the day.
yes, sir.
Brendan, tell us a little bit about your life and the influence of religion and God and connection with Jesus in your upbringing.
Um, I've been going to church since I was very small, mainly because of my grandmother. And my great grandfather was a preacher.
Mhm.
And it just run in my family. And the entire time, like my uncle's also a preacher.
Mhm.
And I've used to be in a church choir, and it's just been a part of my life for a very long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Cynthia, what do you hope readers take away from your book? What do you hope they learn? What do you hope they learn about their connection with God?
I hope they'll open up to him and open up to themselves and welcome life as uh, just being a part of the world
Hmm.
and not a negative part, but a positive part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be a healing.
Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about the interconnectedness of all of God's creatures, from humans to atoms.
Well, it's just, I'd say that we are, every atom is a part of him. He
Hmm.
made us, breathe air into our nostrils and made us. And he made the animals and he made us to intertwine with each other.
Hmm. Do you feel faith has transformed your life? And if
Yes,
so,
sir.
how has faith transformed your life?
You have to believe in something.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
definitely want to believe in him so
Hmm.
that you won't be left behind, because you don't want to turn your back on God. You want him to know you as you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And Brendan, your mom writes about the fact that animals in nature reflect God's goodness. Talk to us a little bit about this part of the book.
Well, honestly, I love animals. I love animals. Like I have two lovely cats, you
Mhm.
know, and so just watching how well animals can get along just out in the wild. Like I watched this nature documentary not that long ago, where this lioness adopted a deer. It's just fantastic that two natural enemies, a predator can take care of his prey.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. And Cynthia, talk to us a little bit about animals and nature and why you included them in your book.
They part of us, and uh, they're just basically all interacting
It's an ecosystem.
as
Yeah.
a the circle of life.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I love animals myself, couldn't live without them. Got two noisy dogs around usually, but not today, which is a good thing. We don't have
Yes.
noisy dogs today. And where did your gift of faith and connection to God come from? Was it from your mother, Cynthia?
Yes, my mother, she had been praying. I guess I was 1 year old, she said, and she was praying, and I started to copy her. So I sit down on my knees and by her and was praying, and
Hmm.
she noticed that I was praying and leaned over toward me to see what I was saying. She said I was saying cuss words,
Hmm.
which I didn't, I had no idea what cuss words are. But when I looked at her face, she said, "Where did you learn that from?" And I said, "Oh, my sisters."
Don't rat out your sister.
I said, "My sisters." I don't remember anybody else telling me that except for them. And
Hmm.
so she immediately said, "Well, sit me back down and retrain me."
Yeah, exactly. And that was it for cuss words. You stopped after that?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
good,
left that
good.
alone.
Lesson learned, without a doubt. Brendan, how do you feel readers can use this book perhaps as a guide on their own path to healing and greater faith?
Just so they don't have to feel like they're alone with their doubts or worries. I mean, it's not answers or anything. It's just confirmation that, yeah, I had to struggle too,
Hmm.
you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, we all have struggles, we all have challenges, we all have burdens. It's how we deal with them. And certainly that's when our faith, that's when prayer, that's when the Lord comes into our lives and is so instrumental in turning things around.
Yes.
Cynthia, what advice would you give to someone who is struggling to feel God's presence in their life right now?
Oh, you definitely have to get on your knees and say, "Lord, come into my life, be part
Hmm.
of my life, be a husband or wife to me, or just a person that I could interact with and lay my head on your shoulder and
Hmm.
just whisper each and every thing that I need to say to you, and you work it out for me.
Yeah,
We put our lives in your hands."
absolutely. That is great advice. Are you working on any new books? Are you thinking about writing any new books? Tell us about your writing career.
Yes, I would like to write a children's book. I've had experience when I was young. Me and my twin brother were sitting on an ant pile, and that's mostly what it's about. Our hysterical event that we had sitting on an ant pile, thinking that we could put some ants in a bottle.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yes,
That'll
it
be
was
quite a
definitely.
story with a lot of bite, no doubt, because I've
Yes, it was
stepped
some
on ant
biting.
piles and they're no fun, that's for
No,
sure.
they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not. But we
Uh,
had no idea at the time.
Amazing,
But
amazing.
we learned.
Well, that sounds like it'll be a great children's book. I think there'll be many lessons there for children to learn from it. The name of the
Yes,
book we've
sir.
been focusing on today is God's People Work Together. It is a wonderful, heartfelt exploration of faith, healing, and the power of prayer. This inspiring book reminds us of God Almighty's unwavering love and His creation's interconnectedness, from people to animals to even the smallest atoms and molecules. It is an uplifting message of hope, gratitude, and faith that binds us together as God's people. It's a book you won't want to miss. Definitely order it. The links are below this interview. Cynthia, Brendan, thank you both so much for joining me here today on Spotlight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Great speaking to both of you today. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time. This time, until next time, on Spotlight.